Hello and welcome to the Pioneer Lacrosse Show with women's head coach Joelle Prata. How you doing this morning, coach?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, PJ?
I'm doing well. So coming off of Queens and Leeds McRae last week, where you had a win, facing Queens, most teams will be down after losing by such a big margin. But you and your girls, your women, y'all were feeling actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think that everybody was just really pumped up about how well we played and how we handled the ball and transitioned down the field. So I think they were very mentally ready for the next couple of games.
Definitely. And then going into senior day,
Yeah.
having your four seniors be commemorated, and then they come out and just have great games all around.
Yeah.
I know that's really.
Yeah.
I can see the big smile on your face.
Yeah,
already.
everybody was very fired up. They were aiming to achieve goals and break records that game, and we did well, and not everybody got exactly what they wanted, but I think that just them aiming towards those goals and trying to hit that assist record, it was beautiful to watch because everybody just played very well together.
Exactly, and I think they wanted to go out and have a great day for those seniors.
Yeah.
And the seniors went out and had a great day, and everyone came around them to make it a great day for them.
Yeah, everybody worked really hard for each other, so that's my favorite part about it.
Definitely. Then you got Rachel Holmes, who passed 100 career goals. Just
103, yeah.
In the first 10 minutes, and like they give me milestones every game, and I'm just like, I've been tracking this all season. Like I just wait.
Yeah,
for it.
she wanted it really bad, and her and Bailey were working together really well with the assists and trying to feed her in the 8. And Bailey did an excellent job and assisted, I believe, five of her goals, and it was beautiful. It was great to watch. Yeah.
And I just love how pumped Bailey gets for assists.
Yeah.
she told me the game. She told me like the day before. She's like, PJ, I'm going for that. I'm going for it. I was like,
Yeah, and
all right.
she would keep on looking at me and be like counting down how many she had left. So it was good to watch.
She was close. She had 7 assists. I think the ceiling game record is 8.
Yeah,
But-
she was
and
going.
she
She
was
was
right
going
there.
for 8 or hopefully 9 just to break it. But
Definitely. And then
yeah, there it is.
yeah, there she is. And then Juliet, always goes out and has a good game with 5 points, 3 goals, 2 assists. But the main, I would say one of the main reasons for this win is handling the draw control.
Yeah.
And y'all outdrew the Wolves 19-14, outshot
did.
them, and also had more ground balls. So I think that's a winning recipe.
Yeah. And it's nice because you can see it over here how well the girls are just moving through, and Rachel just grabs the ball so effortlessly, and Bailey feeding off that line. I mean, it was a great game to watch. It was good to see their spirits up, and Eliza showed out, Emily showed out. I mean, everybody did so well.
Exactly, just a great team win all around, and they're just moving like smoothly, like probably the best they move all season, just
Yeah.
in space.
They were handling the ball very well.
And then coming off of that one, heading into Mars Hill, just an hour away, and that game was a little closer than that, going tit for tat. Goal
Yeah,
for
it
goal.
was rough, and it started to get a little sketchy there. We were definitely battling back and forth, and we knew going into it that it was not going to be an easy win by any means, and that we definitely had to work for it, and we had to fight very hard. I think the girls knew that going into it, and I think that they handled it. They handled themselves well in the game, and they kept their composure for the most part against the odds that we were facing, and some injuries on the field, and we came back into it. I mean, it was a game. I about had a heart attack at the end of it, but it was a game.
Definitely.
It was a game.
I think there was a string, but I couldn't find it because all I could see was the live stats. But somebody
Yeah,
told
there
me
was some
that-
live stats and then
Right.
the live feed at the end.
Right, yeah. Somebody told me Doug Jones watching. I was like, he has a secret stream. The AD has a stream that no one else can get. Like,
Yep,
all right. But Juliet again with 7 goals and 9 draw controls, just controlling the draw again and outshooting the Lions.
Yeah.
It just comes hand in hand.
Yeah, this week for Juliet and for Brittany was amazing. I mean, they really did well, and they worked past what they needed to work past, and they worked hard before the games and during the games, and talking to me and trying to adjust where we needed to, and it went well.
Definitely, and Eliza been having a great couple of games.
MVP of our Mars Hill
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
She did so good. She was grabbing the ball in the midfield, transitioning the ball well, cutting 2. I mean, moving in the 8. I really couldn't ask for better. She did an excellent job. Yeah.
It's the power of the power buns.
It is the power of the power
always
buns.
comes through.
I will attest to that. Yeah.
There you go. And then Emily Youngblood, she has 2 assists, 5 ground balls, and 3 draw control. She was doing it all as well,
Yeah.
just like she's been doing all season.
She's just been very consistent, and that's something that I hope for in all of my athletes. And coming in as a freshman and showing me that consistency that's huge for her. So
Definitely. That's that Austin, Texas, coming in Greenville and showing out early. We're going to go into more of the season when we come back to the Pioneer Lacrosse Show with head coach Joelle Prata.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingles for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingles is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County, you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingles really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingles story.
And we're back with head coach Joelle Prata. Coach Prata, going into this weekend, you have Coker on the road. They're 3-5, 1-3 in the conference, kind of at the lower tier, but still a worthy opponent, correct?
yeah, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it until the end of the season, that there is no game that we're going into that's not going to be a hard-fought battle. Going into Coker, we're just trying to really mentally prepare and adjust on defense and on our attack where we need, and work in some different plays and change up our game just a little bit, because we're mid-season and we're heading towards the end of it, so we don't want to keep doing the same things.
Definitely. And then you come back home next Wednesday against LMU, and they're by the top tier of the conference, 9-4 overall, 3-2.
Yeah, they've been doing very well.
Exactly, but it's always just next game.
Yeah, we keep our same mentality, and I don't want the girls to psych themselves out, and I try not to psych myself out too much about it too. But really just going into it and knowing what we're facing, and that's the best way that we can prepare for it.
Exactly, and that's how you do it every week.
Yes.
And so
game by game.
exactly. Going into the meat of the SAC play, and then mid-year, starting off your first year as head coach, it was kind of teeter-totter, not exactly what you wanted, but we're showing that we're going to be all right.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good. I think that the girls are feeling it too. Keeping them excited and keeping them up is definitely the most important thing right now. Just keeping that mentality and that mental game strong. Preparing them every single week and just adjusting to our next game that's really all we're working towards. I have confidence in them, and I have faith in them that they're going to go out there and they'll play their game, and they're extremely good lacrosse players, and they know what they're doing. So
exactly.
All I can do is guide them.
Putting your trust in the players.
Yeah, exactly.
And so with the being mid-season and they're feeling kind of sore, the season's kind of getting to them, how do you keep their spirits up?
So we try to give them as much rest as possible without giving them too much rest. But really just keeping it light and making sure that they're still having fun with it. Because once they stop having fun, then everything else kind of shuts down. So we got to make sure that everyone's staying up and positive, and that's the most important part.
Exactly. If you're not having fun, then why do it? And then me and Kaylee have the same coaching lacrosse class. She drew up a play, and I know she came back and showed it to you.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see it?
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
I'm not giving up any
You never know.
secrets.
Exactly. That's head coach Joelle Prata. I'm PJ Green. Thank you for watching the Pioneer Lacrosse Show. For everybody behind the scenes, Nick Forsberg, Dom Donnelly, Jim Miller, thank you and have a great day. And as always, roll, Nears, roll.